Hello, dear viewers. Good morning to you all. Praise the Lord. Today, I am going to discuss on the very significant topic that is the leadership. All those who are going to lead others. What kind of leaders do we need today? And leaders, first of all, includes the policymakers, and then after that, the ones who are going to be the principals of the schools, and then, of course, the teachers themselves are the great leaders as well, who are going to train our students to be the leaders tomorrow. If I talk about the school's head and the school's principals, what kind of leadership is required there? Leadership actually is not the authority, it is about the influence. So, all those leaders, all those heads, all those principals who are watching and listening to me now, my question to them is, have they ever thought what kind of impact, what kind of influence are they going to have on their team? The people who are going to follow them, and the team of people whom they are going to lead to achieve a vision. But the question here is, do the principals and the leaders today have a clear vision? Because this is something, unfortunately, is lacking in today's leadership. The leaders are not that much clear about their vision. And the effective leadership is all about having clarity, having vision, having positive influence of the others, and then to go for the success of the team. Leaders always inspires others. They are not the one to be only commanding and training. They are the one to be actually giving the examples, to be the role models for their followers to follow them. Leaders are always there to guide others. Now, when I talk about the leaders in the schools, all those who have the responsibility to train and to educate our children, my question to them today is, what is their vision to have some school established? Nowadays, I am surprised, like in every other street, in every other area and colony, we see a board of the school being opened with the big writing written there, Allah Talim ka Wahid Dara. And then I don't understand always. I ask myself this question, एक ये छोटी सी गली के अंदर आला तालीम का वाहिद इदारा है, एंड आफ्टरवर्ड्स जब थोड़ी सी इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई तो पता चला कि उस आला तालीम के इदारे में पढ़ाने वाले जो साथीज़ा कराम थे वो खुद अंडर मैट्रिक थे। आप बताएं डियर व्यूवर्स कि उन साथीज़ा कराम से पढ़े गए बच्चे कल किस तरह की कौम बनेंगे। तो ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है कि क्या आज एजुकेशन हमारे लिए सिर्फ एक बिजनेस बन चुका है? इज दिस द ओनली सोर्स ऑफ अर्निंग मनी? नो, it is not. And all those who have made this a source of business, a source of earning, we find like no effective outcome there in the students of such schools, because the leaders do not have the clear vision of the transformation of the behavior of not only the students but of the teachers as well. Leaders do not have the vision to enable their team to work effectively, to enable their team to touch the lives of the children. And today we find such schools and such systems in our society around us. It is very, very important to be very thought provoking about this crucial thing today. The leaders should always remember these three R's. Three R's. The first R is respect for their own selves. The second R, respect for others. And then the third R, responsibility of their action. Today, when we talk about the leaders, we see these three things in them. And the real leaders will always have the accountability of the action he or she does. Real leaders never do anything that is humiliating not only for themselves but for the organization and the institutions they are working in as well. The real leaders always respect others. They always appreciate others. They do not only order, but they do the actions to give the role model and to be the example for others. Today, we do not have such leaders among us. At any level, we see, at the political level, nowadays, we see what kind of leaders do we have. Those who simply personalize things, those who never think about the betterment of the people, about the betterment of the country, but they're just fighting among themselves on the personal issues. Is this the real leadership? The real leaders will never be that much narrow minded. They will always be open minded and they will not be personalizing things because they will lose their effect on others. So, all those who are leaders today, especially in terms of leading the school, the colleges, the universities, are those leaders having influence on others? Do they really touch the hearts of the others? Do they really inspire others? These are very, very essential questions today. The three important essentials of the leaders are also humility, actions, and then the clarity. The real leaders are very, very clear of what they are doing. तो आज मैं उन सब लीडर से जो स्कूलों में कॉलेजेस में मैं उनसे ये सवाल करती हूँ, क्या वो अपने आप को एक रोल मॉडल के तौर पर प्रेजेंट करते हैं? क्योंकि टू कमांड अदर्स इज़ वेरी इजी, बट देन to be an example for others really requires determination, passion, courage, and intelligence. Are the leaders courageous enough, confident enough to lead their team? Are they really confident enough to not make the followers of them, but to create the leaders after them? The leaders are really the people who can contribute to the betterment of people. एक लीडर ही है जो लोगों को आगे लेके चलता है, जो लोगों को इंस्पायर करता है. जब आप लीडर्स, प्रिंसिपल्स, जब स्कूल्स में हायरिंग करते हैं, तो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्राइटेरिया डू यू हैव इन योर माइंड व्हेन यू आर हायरिंग योर टीम? What attributes would you like to see in the people you are appointing and hiring to train the children, to teach the children? That's very, very important. Therefore, I always say the leaders should have the vision. And that vision in the field of education should not be only revolving around making money. It should be far beyond that as well. Rather, it must be, because education is not only to earn money, it is to transform the lives. I say it again and again, to transform the life of our children, to lead them from negative to positive, from unknown to known. And how passionately do we do this is very important. So, dear leaders, my question for today again is, do I really influence my team, or I really have to think about it? So, leaders have to really be very much passionate, enthusiastic, clear, and courageous in the implementation and enforcement of their vision. And that vision is not only the personal vision, but it should influence and have the effect on the people you have around you. I hope you will not only be listening to my videos attentively, but you will also be giving me the feedback about this, that being a leader is really something extraordinary, and that doesn't require the highly qualified people, but it requires to have the clear vision and then the courage and the passion to put that vision into reality. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Stay tuned. See you in my next video.